But I have the same problem on damage. I can do one.
Tom came prepared for age appropriate. There you go, George, enjoy your bath.
It's alright. Hot bears are the ultimate cards now.
There we go. Oh wow, Erin's got the same one as you, Georgie. There. There we go. I'm just saying.
Hang on a second.
You are a sweaty mess.
All good?
All good.
Yeah, you have to puff it.
Yeah?
Turn that around.
Ken, do you want to, if you want to get a shot of them walking in, up to you, or completely up to you. You don't, as in like you're not penned in behind these guys. So if we can basically. So basically that. Good? Have you done some sound checks? Yeah. All happy with sound? Alright, nice one. Not yet. I'll get it.
So Georgie, stay down. Georgie, stay on your seat. Yes, you are. There you go. There's more apples.
Yeah, no. For me, yeah.
I don't know.
There will be people.
Yeah, it's a move job.
Are you going to be gone? It's just sorting what's hang on. Just if you don't want to be on that, I can write each one.
All good?
Yeah, we've added a few extra tables. Let's change the shots. So.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Good. It's good, Andy.
No, I can't believe you said that. I cannot believe you just like
You've been voting, yeah.
yeah.
No, you watch. They'll wait until
They'll come out
and then it'll help with grade A's.
That's much better. Much more reasonable. Yeah, I just saw the children will be safe.
It's a bit old. Talking about the Jews and stuff.
Two.
They've got a really well prepared fighting. Yes. I know, I did that. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know. Which one have you dropped?
1, 2.
Put that one down. We You want the monster? Go on then. Okay, but you need to sell the chair, Erin.
Darshini? Darshini?
Whenever you're just in front of us here, I would stand behind you. Okay, that's fine.
Tell you what, should we put them in there? You do it. You've got everything missing.
Yeah, maybe they're not. Oh no, I think I would have thought we were in there. Oh God.
Someone's just like just air it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As soon as he's walked in. Perfect.
Oh, we're standing here.
Yeah.
Well, hello everybody, and it's great to be with you this afternoon. I recognise the impact of the conflict in the Middle East is having on family finances, and I also get it how people are worried about what's happening and what the future holds. And so, although it's not a conflict we started, not one that we have joined, I want to take all the action I can to help families and businesses during these times. And so today we've announced a package of measures, particularly to help families and businesses through the summer. So first of all, we have extended the freeze in fuel duty until at least the end of the year. We've reduced tariffs on around 100 products sold in supermarkets to keep prices down as much as possible for the weekly shop. We have introduced free bus fares for kids aged between 5 and 15 in August in England for as many bus journeys as you want. And we've also reduced VAT on attractions, including things like soft play, theme parks, amusement parks, cinema, theatre, from between the 25th of June and the beginning of September, to account for school holidays in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and England. And I hope that that combination of measures will give a bit of extra relief to families, particularly during the summer months, when I know that we should always look forward to the summer holidays and extra time with the kids, but I do also recognise that for a lot of people the challenge of finding that extra money can be tough. Oh, and I should say that also meals for children in restaurants and cafes and pubs during the summer as well will have their VAT reduced from 20% to 5%. And that's all been possible because of the stronger economic growth and the lower inflation we've been able to deliver over the last few months. But I'll hand over to Keir to say a bit more about that.
Thank you, Rachel, and thank you all for welcoming us here. This is such a fantastic place, both outside and inside. We've just been downstairs with some of the children. I think some of you may be the parents of the children downstairs. They're really fantastic. We had a really good discussion with them. We just wanted to tell you about some of the actions that we're taking. Rachel's just run through them, but the bigger picture here is that I think for a number of years now, if you ask most people across the country, what's your number one issue? What's your number one concern? Most people probably say cost of living. Paying the bills, doing the things I want to do, taking the kids out. And that's been a sort of nagging worry for quite a long time. And I'm really conscious that with the conflict going on in Iran, people will look at what's going on. I don't think people like seeing the destruction, the explosions, etc. But I also know there's a sort of nagging feeling inside. Does this mean that my bills are going to go up again? And people can already see, if you fill your car up, that it's having an impact here. It's not our war, we're not joining it, but nonetheless it is impacting us. And our job, particularly Rachel and I, is to make sure that we protect the country from the impact. And that's why we're setting out these measures today. And some of them are aimed at just making things easier to handle. So the fuel tax cut just means it won't cost so much to fill up the car. We took money off energy bills as well, about an average of about £100. Again, just makes a difference to those bills, a little bit more money left in the pocket, and a number of other measures which are to do with sort of bearing down on the bills. But the package for the summer is also about recognising that the cost of living crisis has a number of impacts. One is that worry at the end of the month, can I pay the bills? And that's why we're helping in that respect. But also that sense of, even if I can get by on the bills, can I take the kids out? Can we do those the things that actually make life worth living, particularly during the summer holidays with the kids, the days out, going to the leisure parks, going to zoos, museums, that sort of thing. And so the summer package that Rachel has announced today is really aimed at that bit of life, which is making it easier to enjoy that by reducing VAT from 20% to 5% on sort of family trips, essentially, to all of these places, and on eating out with the kids, so that it is easier. Now, that's great because you're going to be busy here in the summer, I can see that. But the summer holidays is the period I think most children will remember for years to come, the things they did in the summer holidays. And so being able to provide that bit of support for those activities is hugely important to us. And, as Rachel says, the money that's coming off, tariffs coming off some foods. Which again, I think when people say what are the bills that I find hardest, there'll always be the energy bills and that sort of thing. But actually the weekly shop is increasing the one that people say, well, I'm really noticing it's going up. By taking the tariffs off these foods, it takes the price down a bit. And it's, I mean, I won't go through all the 100 items that have got tariffs taken off them, but some of them are really, like pasta, for example, baked beans, ketchup, the sort of things that a lot of families are going to have. Looking across, there's obviously a lot of baked beans and ketchup in the basket here. But the sort of things that are commonly in the basket for families. And so this is about answering the question that people often put to a government, which is, do you understand the cost of living is our number one concern? Yes. Are you going to do something about it? Yes. And when it gets a bit tough because of this conflict, are you going to do extra things to help us along? And the answer to that is yes, we are doing that. And we're funding it, you'll be pleased to know, by closing a tax loophole, which we don't think should be there, because some people are making quite a lot of money out of this conflict. And so we're going to close that tax hole and use that money to ease the cost of living. And so that's the approach we've taken. And I'll just end by this. The reason for that is because in politics, for Rachel and for me, one of the most important questions, I think, is who do you have in your mind's eye when you're making your decisions? And we have in our mind's eye you and the other people across the country who are a bit worried about what's going on at the moment, can see that the world is a bit volatile, more volatile, probably worried about the impact, and just need a bit of extra support to get through the coming months. So that's why we've done this. I know it is going to, because there'll be sort of VAT cuts and more activities in the summer, it does mean you're all going to be busier here. But that is a good thing, because children can have a fantastic summer. Thank you very much for listening to us. I think we're going to come down and sit and have a cup of tea or something with you now. Thank you very much. I'll just go over here, I'll see you later. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to accept this? Yeah. Do different.
Here.